In this video, I want to talk about what is the biggest advantage of using takt planning compared to CPM. Now, I know that CPM schedules are used throughout the industry. It's in most of the contracts, and it is the standard. The benefit of takt planning is that it will strategically, through the use of the system, enable you, or if you're working with us, to gain time. Let me explain how this works. A CPM schedule literally increases work in progress above the capacity of resources by default. Now, I'm not trying to criticize CPM, but I am saying that the increasing the work in progress above the capacity of resources is quite problematic. The other thing is you're not able to properly set milestones with that forward and backward pass. And you do not have trade flow, meaning that if you're using a CPM schedule, you will have trade stacking and you will have trade burdening. It's not only impossible, it's also disrespectful. The other thing that is crucial is that in a CPM schedule, you don't have any float, and in takt you do. And then the last thing that I will say is that when you do takt planning versus CPM, you have acceleration because we're able to zone it properly. In CPM, you have these large areas, large batch areas, which slows down your overall plan. In takt planning, we're able to get the right size zone to make it go faster. So to simplify my answer, let me say this. When you use takt as your base and then export to CPM as your contractual schedule, number one, you will have a schedule that has aligned work in progress, meaning it's actually possible. It's not just a schedule, it's a production plan. Okay. Second, you will 100% be able to respect your trades with trade flow, not have to take away any time from their durations, and you will have a respectful schedule and production plan. Three, you will have buffers in the system, meaning even if you have your CPM schedule without float, your takt plan will have buffers that will absorb interruptions and variation. Four, inside the format, you can actually see bottlenecks like trade bottlenecks or zone bottlenecks. And we're able to strategically find opportunities to narrow your schedule, narrow your production plan, and finish earlier without ever hurting a single person. It is the way builders naturally think. It is a system that is very effective throughout the implementation. It is the system you use to finish projects on time instead of worrying about how to fight it later in a court case. So we can have our takt plan properly done, optimizing the schedule, and then export and utilize the CPM as your as-built schedule. And that is the biggest advantage of takt planning compared to CPM.